marketing team has some bios there. But really what this comes down to after a decade at CA and at Kaseya was just looking at the space and going, nobody's paying attention to Apple. And it was actually interesting. Most of the presenters here today are actually using Apple devices, and they're throughout your portfolio and really a huge growing market that I want to talk about today. When you look at the overall Mac growth, it's hitting unprecedented growth numbers. And then if we look at how Apple's shipping new hardware, not just the new M1 chips, but the recent studio hardware. When I started Addigy, there was actually 5 years since they had done any Mac refreshes in the space, but now they have doubled down, and the growth in the sector is just unprecedented. And one of the things we go into when we talk to MSPs, and we have, just as an example, 1,500 MSPs that are focused on this area, over 2,000 customers worldwide, and that's everybody from Goodwill, the Energy Foundation, Salvation Army, University of Maryland, Harvard, some of the largest corporations, Best Buy. Use every Best Buy you walk into, all the machines in the Best Buy stores are corporate. They use our software. But we're the only multi-tenanted MDM platform on the market, period. It's the only way you can manage all those customers of yours under one roof, one scalable platform for your service delivery. And the beautiful thing about it is when those devices come out of the shrink wrap without anybody touching it, it gets completely provisioned with zero touch into Addigy. And it goes right to a branded login screen with your MSP logo, and you're able to manage those devices better than you expected in any Windows-based environment. So with no doubt that the Apple growth is there in the sector, what does this mean to you? We see two scenarios that happen in a lot of traditional MSPs that use general purpose RMM tools. For one, their portfolio, they've accumulated Apple devices no matter what, usually by owners and other key stakeholders in their customer environment. And that's a real challenge too, because you're sitting there going, I really need to make sure that my owners have the best experience possible. They're the ones cutting the checks, as well as other key contributors to the organization. Most of our MSPs accumulate at least 10 to 15% Apple devices, and they're kicking and screaming not to take those on. But inevitably, those are really important assets and people using them. Second, a lot of Apple-based organizations out there, large footprints that don't have the experience in-house, are prime for you to help out and do. And a lot of even large MSPs, their sales teams are disqualifying all those Apple deals because they just don't have the confidence to pull them in and do them. But it's pretty straightforward and easy. You can turnkey Addigy. We actually do a very hands-on onboarding. We have literally the best retention rates in the industry, bar none. And we're able to help get you up to speed, get you in the Apple ACN locator. If you're not part of this already, this is a huge win where you can be on Apple's website in their locator and make sure that anybody who's looking for Apple needs can find you and use you. So our certifications count towards ACN, and we get you up and running and out the door working out there. The best thing overall is that last year alone, all of our MSPs combined average 148% growth, and that's average. So there's anybody who used Addigy, in that average, achieved that 148% growth. We're seeing that continue to accelerate at a higher rate, and so we really want to help be part of that solution with you. One other important component that we do beyond the technology is we are absolutely invested in your success. The billing that we do, if you remove a device out of Addigy, i.e. you fire a client, they're not a good fit, the billing stops that day, prorated on a per day basis. Because my belief has always been, if you're not making money, we're not going to make money. And that alignment has helped us continue to achieve unprecedented growth for our MSPs. We want to be a big partner in your growth, so that's why we'd love to talk to you during the breakout session. Upcoming breakout session, we're giving away air tags. Just go in there, list your email, and that's it. We're going to send you some air tags. I love them. I throw it in my backpack, and I make sure if I lose it, I can always find that backpack, other things that are out there as well too. Also go to our website. We have a lot of resources there. Take a look at the demo. We're happy to walk you through the product. You use the traditional RMM. Our platform's a lot easier to use and provides you that precision to really win quotes without compromising on price.